The Texas legislative session ended on June 2nd of 2025, and thankfully, the anti-solar bill that was being proposed was killed in that session. So this bill would have placed restrictions on both solar projects as well as wind projects in the state and cut down on subsidies. This bill would have required 50% of new power capacity to come from non-battery dispatchable sources like natural gas. It would have also mandated backup power for all renewable projects, including existing ones that were already ongoing in the state. Experts have stated that this would have increased the power bills of Texans by up to 14% by 2035. Now, a coalition including Texas Oil and Gas Association, clean energy advocates, and manufacturers all oppose this bill, citing harm to electrification efforts and economic growth. And whenever you have an oil industry even saying, hey, this anti-solar, anti-wind bill is bad for the state, maybe you should listen. And as crazy as this is to say, Texas actually leads in wind power for the United States. It is one of the top states when it comes to solar and wind power generation and what we have been adding to the grid over the last several years. And I don't know why the lawmakers decided now is a good time to fuck with that in any way, shape, or form. Now, this could be reintroduced in January of 2027 when the legislature comes back and reconvenes. However, I hope that doesn't happen and that everyone, Republican and Democrat, realize that renewable energy is good for making the United States more self-reliant and not have to rely on other countries, other states, other parishes, counties, whatever. Like, if you have a localized power generation because you have put solar or wind or hydroelectric in your area, it's good for everyone. Let's encourage that, not reduce it, because it's good for everyone. It lowers our bills, it makes us more self-reliant, and it's just good all the way around.